Good morning, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale edition here for your reading. We'll give her a good shuffle. It's very quiet around here this morning. Some mornings I have a lot of birds and I have a lot of bats, have a lot of trees around where I am. And sometimes it's just so noisy. And it's a little bit spooky when there's no noise, no birds, no movement. It's a little spooky. Does anybody have one of those doorbells that goes off by itself all the time? Mine went off in the night last night. Somebody said to me once it could be something to do with people's garage doors. Somebody's coming in here. The Hierophant. So my doorbell does go off by itself. And sometimes I go down, rushing down to open the door. And there's nobody there. So it's extremely quiet. All I can hear is me shuffling the cards and the blinking. All right, let's see where we're going. Oh, very, very nice. So we had the Hierophant coming out first. I feel like some of you are getting some sort of big time opportunity here. The Hierophant can mean a lot of things, but it is something to do with something traditional here. I feel like some of you are getting offered some sort of opportunity that is, I guess, on your pathway for you. It's already ordained. It's already meant for you. And I feel that's why the Hierophant flipped out me. It's like it's ready for you. It's on its way. And for some of you, this may be an opportunity. It may be work. It may be some sort of legal opportunity. But what I'm feeling here is some of you are breaking through. That's what it feels like to me, that breakthrough energy. Maybe some of you have been writing music, writing books. Maybe you've been doing things like these tarot card readings. Maybe you have had something that you've been working towards for a really long time. And it's like somehow or another I'm seeing a breakthrough here. I feel like for some of you, this year is your year to glow, to shine, to branch out, to open up. Something is coming. Sounds like Jon Snow. Something is coming towards you here that is life-changing. Okay, so I see the Eight of Swords and I feel like for many of you, I understand this energy. When things are slow, when things aren't moving, and you sort of get into that sort of energy of, you know, why can't they go quicker? What's going on? And we don't always trust and we get in our head here. And I was saying to somebody the other day, when I have a quiet week and I don't have a lot of work to do, I try to keep myself occupied, but as a human being, I start to think, you know, what's going on? Why are things so quiet? But I've come to realize that the following week will be absolutely chock-a-block and I will not have a moment to myself. And then I realized that Spirit has given me that quiet week for a rest. But I've been such a workaholic in my time. And I've always worked so hard and been busy, you know, anything up to 7 days a week. And now I have days where I don't have very much to do and I can relax. And I'm getting out of the habit of chasing my tail, which of course has been a big learning for me. I still get into those workaholic energies. It's where I produce my best work. The pressure for me is something that really stimulates and pushes me forward. But I'm starting to understand now not to get locked in this, why is it happening that way? Because when you get the Eight of Swords, that is telling you that you're in some sort of mentality. It's a victim mentality. You are blindfolded and you can't release yourself from this because of all these thoughts that are going around here. So you're stuck. But then when you look at the card, you think, well, she isn't really stuck. She could remove the blindfold. She could take the the bondage of. She could get up and walk through the swords. They're not stopping her from going anywhere. So why are you stuck in this mental energy then that's creating this stress for you? Because you're choosing to stay there. So you're comfortable in your victim mentality. You're comfortable in your sense of lack or not having what you want. There is something going on here because something is coming towards you. And again, I have a really strong feeling that you've been waiting a long time to see movement. And you may have become sometimes negative or stuck in some sort of negative way of thinking because things aren't happening. This is exactly the same energy as I was getting from the What's Cracking reading. And I feel like that Spirit is saying to you here, you need to understand how you are holding yourself back. Something is destined for you. It's not going anywhere. It's on your path. It's your dream. It's what you want. And it's here for you. So why are you getting in this energy, this ego energy here? Because it's creating these blockages, this pain, this disappointment, this doubt within you. Something is coming towards you here. And I feel like with this King of Pentacles, it could be a partner, without a doubt. I'm feeling here that there may be something here in the way of, there it is, judgment, rebirth. Holy dooly, there's that High Priestess again. 7 of Wands. It's like you're fighting against yourself here. Okay. For some of you, it's an offer of a job, a creative endeavor. This is money coming. This is very, very stable money coming towards you. Now, I know that sometimes I have people that get really stuck in that thinking, and they're worried and stressed, for example, that they can't get work or that money isn't coming. The thing is, I understand it is difficult, without a doubt, but what is your worry and your stress bringing in other than making you unwell? Because no matter how much you jump up and down, no matter how much you cry, get frustrated, scream at yourself, whatever, you're not going to make something happen any quicker. The only thing you can do is maybe you can take some, steps yourself in the physical to do something with that, like you might sort of search beyond what you're doing. But you can't make it go any quicker by getting yourself in that 8 of Swords energy. That just makes you go round and round in your head. It saps your energy, it fills your head up with useless information, and what does that mean? You don't have the room to manifest what you want. So I have people saying this when they realise, and I get all the time people saying to me, okay, so how can I manifest when my mind is full of all these negative things? And that's what it's all about. It's about letting go, not controlling, just trusting. Really important. Don't think that I don't do the same thing. I'm just channeling the messages for you. We all do the same thing. It's recognizing, like I always say, observing is most of the problem solved. If you see you're getting stuck in your head, if you see yourself beating yourself up and beating yourself down, distract yourself with something else. That's what we do with children. If a child's really frustrated with something, my daughter was a great example of this. Terrible, terrible, terrible tantrums. Had a shocking anger problem. And it was really difficult for me because I really didn't understand it. But I used to say to her, it's okay to be angry, but you can't act the way you are. That's not healthy. So, she would be playing the Nintendo. I would have hand pieces or controls flying across the room. I can't do that. And I used to say to her, look, she'd get really angry with me. Go into your room for a few minutes and quieten down and come back and try again. No, I want to keep doing it. And I'd have to turn it off. Go into your room, sit for a few minutes and understand what you're doing here. So she'd go off and sit into her room. She would be really angry with me. Sometimes I'd get called all sorts of things on her way out of the room. And then she would come back and of course she would do what she needed to do straight away. So she learned that actually anger doesn't make that happen. Frustration doesn't bring things quicker. Being impatient with yourself and being angry with yourself certainly does not serve you. She doesn't have an anger problem at all anymore. She's incredibly passive now, very, very placid. She says to me she still gets angry about things, but she knows now she's not going to achieve anything by doing how she used to do it. And we get the Temperance card coming out. What can I say? This is about bringing in balance. But like I always say, observing something is 90% of the solution. And I reckon that most of you could come up with that and understand that. When you start seeing something in a different way, you have those little epiphany moments where you go, oh, I see that now. I see what I've been doing. I see how I need to do things differently. We've all been on the path. Like I said, I'm no superhuman here. I'm just as much a human being as everybody. I'm still trying to do the best job I can. But the thing is, we see things sometimes and we realise that what we've been doing has just not been working. And I know that somebody famous said once, and probably somebody will remember who it is, that you keep doing the same thing over and over again expecting a different result. How do you change that? You see that you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting the result you want. Try something different. Temperance coming in here saying that greater balance needs to happen here. Greater balance. We've been seeing a lot of the Temperance card lately. Look at the colours on her clothes. So when she's talking balance, fire and water. And of course in the traditional tarot we have water and land. But the balance is shown in the colours in the cards here. Alright, so we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, nice energy. Knight of Swords coming through with the Ten of Cups. Really straightforward energy there. If you want to have your Ten of Cups, you need to understand how to stand in your power, speak your truth, and bring balance into your life. The Queen of Wands is a beautiful energy. She is Leo Sagittarius, but as an energy, oh my goodness, she has a King Charles Cavalier there. As an energy, she's passion, intellect, intuition, heart chakra, solar plexus, balance. This is a person who's reached the status of a queen through what she's done to get to where she needs to be. She's confident, she's self-assured, she trusts that the world will bring her what she wants. She doesn't have to fight for it. That doesn't mean she doesn't have to work. She just doesn't have to completely sacrifice herself to get what she wants. There is some sort of communication coming in here for you that's going to help you see your way forward. And I saw that at the beginning of the reading. I feel like you're getting an opportunity, confirmation, something coming through via someone else here that is going to help you get to this Ten of Cups. But what it's going to help you more with is to understand that it came without you controlling it, that it came without you fighting for it. Let's see what else we've got going on here. All right, Two of Wands. The Hermit card. The Six of Pentacles again. The universe is saying to you here, you need to understand how to be more in this Hermit energy. You have to more stand back rather than pushing forward. Because something is opening up for you, something really big that's going to make you either a lot of money or bring you a lot of happiness here. Something is coming towards you that is huge. And all they're asking you to do here is just to sit in your own energy. Take back your power. Understand who you are and relish in the greatest version of yourself. All energy needs to be within you at the moment, not on the outside of you. And while you're pushing the universe, you're not keeping the energy for yourself. Okay. You know, I had a beautiful message yesterday. Wow, there we go. So some of you getting a little bit of a wake-up call coming through here. Somebody said to me yesterday, you know, the messages that I bring through, sometimes it might mean more work for you. Sometimes people will take it on board. Other times they probably don't resonate with my readings, and that's okay too. But if it helps you in some way, shape or form, then I've done what I'm here to do. And I love doing this. And even when I'm doing personal readings for people, if I can see where you need to heal or what you need to work on, I'm going to jump all over that. Because that is the most important part of what I'm here for. I'm here to help you to become a better person. I'm here to guide you in that direction. And I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of people today who are going to take on what I'm saying here. The Tower is coming because you're not really understanding how powerful you are. Something is coming in here to show you your power. I feel like you're manifesting something here, but I feel like for many of you, this is far greater than you ever imagined it would be. Either you're getting offered some sort of contract, some sort of agreement, some sort of... It's almost like you're being led in the direction where destiny was meant to go, but you just didn't see it coming. This to me is that I always remember Sir Alec Guinness and many other people who've been in the limelight, who've really made stars out of themselves, but many of them have come from incredibly poor backgrounds and they've struggled to get fame, and then it's come to them. Now some people struggle and work really, really hard, and other people just seem to have it laid in their lap. You have to ask yourself, who are you going to be? Yeah, sure, you might have to work for something. You might have to get yourself out there to be seen. Absolutely. You can't just sit in your lounge room and expect things to come to you. That wouldn't be what you're supposed to do. But don't block yourself by thinking you can't achieve this, that it won't happen to you, that you are not good enough, tall enough, short enough, fat enough, light enough, whatever it is. Don't be doing that, because something here says to me you are going to get some communication that's going to take you into this beautiful energy, this reward. You're going to get some sort of sign here that you are doing what you need to be doing. And look, here's my friend with his really large pentacle. Something is being given to you here. This is a gift from the universe. And I want to say to the person I was just talking about, there's the peacock. And you'll know what I mean. Something is being gifted to you here. The universe is about to show you that what you've been doing up until now is not in vain. But even though you've had lots of doubts, you'll be able to drop those. It's like they will just melt away like ice in the sun. The melting of snow, they would just melt away, because you're going to understand here the power you have. Because even if you haven't seen the results, even if you haven't been able to see what's ahead of you, it's going to be shown to you. You're going to get some sort of, it's almost like the door's going to open on something and you're going to see something on the other side of that door and go, wow, I didn't see that coming. Something big though, because it's on your path, it's your destiny. You just need to let go of your limitations and your doubts. Something is moving in very, very quickly. And I feel like you're going to be able to let go of all this past energy and move into something beautiful here. You have to let go of these doubts. You're going through some sort of rebirth. The universe is going to surprise you here. You don't have to fight for it. It's on its way. For some of you, it might be a person, for sure. But maybe you weren't seeing this person coming. I feel like this person is really here. If this is love for you, this person is far more than you ever expected. But you don't have to fight for it. It's already on your path. It's already destined for you. I just want to have a look at what the Page of Pentacles has got for you here. Oh, a King of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you it is a partner. For some of you it's definitely a long-term relationship. Five of Cups, the release of disappointment. Five of Swords with the King of Wands. Okay. Some of you could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming towards you who's going to be a long-term partner. This is marriage, husband. This is the gift that the universe is bringing. And you are going to see that because you've got a tower moment coming in. So I feel like this tower moment is something amazing. It's not negative at all. It may shock you, but I feel like it's serving to bring you something amazing here. I feel like for others of you here, this may be fame and fortune. It may be finally attaining something here. I feel like you're getting an opportunity here at some sort of partnership. So maybe a contracted agreement, maybe just somebody's seen you now because you're flying to heights here. Beautiful energy. So whatever it is coming towards you. You just have to trust that the energy is coming. I'm going to read a mystical shaman oracle here. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. I'm not really sure what this means for you here because it's not a card I'm familiar with. Nope. 18. Okay. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the airs are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. Oh my goodness. You have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement, and you are ready to dream big with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may have not been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. So I want to say to you here, I feel like the universe is saying just all those messages that come through. This is a time for keeping yourself busy, going about your business and just doing what you need to do. Everything else is taken care of. And for some of you, your small dreams are about to become big dreams. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.